together. Many of them have become very successful, but now we really see this kind of shift into Cloud2. When we see Cloud2, some things that we really didn't talk about in Cloud1 at all is, number one, collaboration, kind of a huge adoption of the Facebook and Twitter paradigms, how social networking just dominates this next wave of computing and social data and social documents and social apps, the social platform, the ability to build these apps, new devices coming out, like we mentioned, the iPad and others, and real-time computing. That these things are all happening in real time. That delays, batch, this is not where computing is anymore. So computing is moving forward very, very rapidly, and we have to be ready to move forward as well very rapidly to be able to take advantage of this next wave of computing. In 1999, we asked a fundamental question, which was the catalyst for Salesforce.com, and that is, why isn't all enterprise software like Amazon.com? When you looked at Amazon.com, when you looked at the web-based interface, when you looked at the tabs, when you looked at, wow, this is an easy-to-use app, it scales, it auto-upgrades, it auto-updates, this is the future of computing, that was how we started Salesforce. But today, when we look at the next generation of computing, what we look at is not Amazon, because Amazon hasn't really changed in 15 years. We really look at Facebook. And we look at Facebook and we say, wow, this is incredible, and why isn't all enterprise software like Facebook? This is an article that I wrote in TechCrunch called The Facebook Imperative, and another one called The Facebook Imperative Cannot Be Stopped, and also a third article which is called Hello iPad, Hello Cloud2. But this fundamental concept that Facebook really is a beacon for enterprise software, that we need to be looking at Facebook to really understand where are we going next, and where are we going in the cloud, and where's the internet fundamentally going. Cloud1, Amazon.com, the tabs, the pull model, clicking from our PCs and Macs on the desktop in a fixed location. Our location was unknown. This was Cloud1. Cloud2, Facebook, feeds, the whole concept of a feed and kind of this real-time feed, that the information is being pushed at you, that you're touching, that you're not clicking, that it's a smartphone, it's a tablet, it's mobile, that your location is known, that you're working in not Windows and Mac, but Cocoa or HTML5. This is really exciting. So these are this is a pretty big shift that we see happening, and I tried to kind of, going back to Tony's comments, when I wrote this, I really wanted to make the point that in our industry, people are always overestimating what you can do in a year and underestimating what you can do in a decade. I want to have George Bush here on the left and Obama on the right, and I did not. You can see my marketing people thought I'd be too offensive, so I did not get George Bush on the left, and on the right, I only got a hand. And that just goes to show, being the CEO of a company, you really do not actually have that much power. We're really moving into this new desktopless world. We've built these platforms. They are reliable, they are scalable, they are secure, they are fast, they are integratable, they have tremendous new models, and these platforms are dominant on the internet today. We have one, Google has one, Amazon has one, Microsoft has one. Very exciting. Then we're building value on top of these platforms: analytics, contact management, data management, fundamental, the feeds, the workflow, everything you need to be able to build very, very high quality modern apps, and then the people, the apps, the data that sit on top of this, these objects. And then this is getting kind of pulled up and through and into these new mobile devices. And that is also a fundamental and big shift, because the people are talking to each other in these apps, the apps are talking to each other, and the data is talking. And these three things, people, apps, and data, become the center of the new world for applications. And before, we didn't even talk about people in enterprise apps, and then apps are talking to us. We were talking to the apps. This is a fundamental shift in user behavior, and I think that that's really well respected, and also you see it in Facebook. When we look to deploy it in our own company, what we're doing is we're enhancing our multi-tenant shared model, and then on top of it, we're adding what we call our infrastructure. That is our security, our reliability, our scalability, our performance, our security, our ability to upgrade our own systems in less than 5 minutes to keep all of our customers running no matter what, the integration, the sandbox environments, the Salesforce to Salesforce, so different tenants in our environment can talk to each other, and our 3 global data centers and our disaster recovery network. In addition to that, we've built our Force.com development platform on top of this platform that lets ISVs build their own cloud computing apps. That gives them the real-time unlimited customization, programmable user interface with our Visual Force, programmable cloud logic with our Apex technology, which will be dramatically enhanced next week when we unveil an incredible new product with VMware called VMforce, and you'll see a great new capability coming. Visual Process Manager, real-time windows, and websites so that you can easily deploy websites in real-time mobile deployment, integrated content libraries, real-time analytics, integrated knowledge, and the full app exchange, all at the platform layer. And this core infrastructure layer and this core platform layer and development tools are then enhanced with a collaboration platform, so then ISVs can easily build and extend, as we demonstrated in New York 2 weeks ago, Computer Associates, the ability to add easily to your apps profiles, status updates, groups, feeds, document sharing, app updates, security and sharing models, our Chatter API, this whole layer that we call Chatter, which is our collaboration platform. And on that we build then our sales app, our service app, and our Force.com platform and Chatter. And these things combined really have been tremendous for our customers and really getting into cloud computing, which is why you see the hundreds of thousands of custom applications, the 75,000 customers on Salesforce.com, the millions of users, the thousands of websites that have been created that run on our services. It all comes out of this. And this summer, you'll see us deploy Chatter to all 75,000 customers today. Hundreds of our customers already live on the service in our beta program.